We got a nugget. Ho-ho! This was gonna be a good spot. Look at this. Oh baby. Oh yeah. Oh yes, look at that. That's a nice pick of that one. Oh, oh look at that. If you like this video and you just want to see more content just like it, go down, hit that thumbs up button, make sure you subscribe, and you just won't miss any upcoming videos that I upload. Guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're come out to do a little bit of gold crevicing. Before we start off today, let's cut back to the other day and see what I got up to. In my previous video, I'd done a bit of crevicing from just down in here, and today we have come up to the top of this crevice and we're just going to process. You can see I've worked my way down as far as I can and the gold's kind of just fizzling out. So we're going to concentrate on this upper layer. Getting stuck in here and all. Okay, let's pan this out and see how we go. So, this is the first piece of interest. Giving it a scratch. It's definitely gold underneath, but kind of looks like copper. Let's give it another scratch, a good scratch. So that quite possibly could be a nugget, like a copper rich. It's probably maybe like a 9-carat gold with a copper mix to it, maybe. Could even very well be brass. But I won't know until I get home and do a few tests on this piece here, but chances are it could be just a piece of gold. Kind of looks like a nugget. It's got that shape to it, but it's very dirty. We also got some amalgam, which is gold covered in mercury. All right, let's start hitting it a bit harder and see how many pans we can process before I have to head off today. We got a coin. We picked up a coin. I think it's a 10-center, a spendable. Yep. 10 cents. Oh yes, we got a nugget. I knew this was gonna be a good spot. Look at this. Oh baby. Oh yeah. That is nice. Okay. Put that in the mouth for safekeeping. And we'll continue on panning this back. It's a bit of lead, bit of amalgam. piece of lead, couple of bits of gold, a stone, piece of iron, another piece of lead, which we'll give a scratch test. Yeah, definitely lead. Alright, let's and that's our nugget right there. It's pretty dirty, but not as dirty as the 3 grammer I got the other day. But I'll take it. Up to our next pan, guys. I'm excited. The material looks so much better than it did in the last pan. It looks like I'm getting more heavies, so I'm excited. Hopefully there's another nugget. Not a great deal at all. Piece of lead. Yep. Okay, we got a bit of lead showing up. Oh, yes, look at that. That's a nice pick of that one. Oh, oh, look at that. Hell yeah. And this is the reason why I haven't posted a video. And yes, I got a busted knuckle. Look at that for a picker. That is a nice flake. Oh yeah, baby. And we got a lot of lead. Definitely lead. What's that? Let's give that a scratch test. Alright, let's suck that up and continue working. Okay, we started backfilling this crevice here with all the rocks that we're removing from this section of the crevice. As you can see, that's what your stamper would have been smacking down on. So that's a good sign. That's definitely a heavy. That there looks like more iron. So I will continue working this crevice and see if I can't dig my way to China. Okay. We got this piece. Might be a bit of brass, but that could well be a nugget, because on day one that was the color of the nuggets I was finding until I cleaned them up. And that's what come out of this pan. Got a chunk of solid mineral like pyrite, possibly brass, but I'm not gonna know until I run some tests with some acid at home. And we got some amalgam and a lot of lead. Oh, I think we found another nugget. Another 2 nuggets. So this is the entire total for that pan. We got all this iron, which I am going to take home with me. We also got a chunk of lead, Give that a good scratch, make sure it's silver underneath. Yep. And we got possibly a nugget that has been through the stamp mill somehow. It feels goldish. It's got the weight to it. We're just going to do a scratch. And it could just be a chunk of copper. And we've got this one here as well. And that could well be copper, but we're not going to know until we get some acid to it. And this one looks like brass. And as you can see, it's got the brassy colour underneath. Not exactly sure what that is. Probably just a chunk of mineral. And then we got a few pieces of gold up the back there. Alright, okay, I will suck that up and I shall get back to you once we got the next pan full of material. There, and there's a few up in there. So we got one speck out of this section just here. It's not to say there is good gold in here. I'm basically just looking for easy pickings today. I'm just looking for nice hard packed crevices that contain some nice chunky gold. And I think I might just leave that for one of my subscribers. And I am going to work this tiny little hole in the bedrock. I don't know how well you'll be able to see it, but there's hard packed material in there. I think the plan of attack will be try and free up some of these rocks in here. Alright guys, the gold has started to fizzle out and I think it is my time to head home. We made it back home. We've cleaned majority of the black sand out of today's total. I'll turn the camera around, give you a bit of a look at it before we burn the mercury off. That is absolutely beautiful. It's got some awesome thickness to it. I've already thrown this on the scales and it is 0.88, I think, something like that. And we got some more amalgam, which I'll have to remove. And that's our picker, which now has mercury attached to it. We have given this a bit of a clean up. gotten as much of the mercury off as possible. Now we will. I also just want to mention, guys, that nugget literally melted within seconds. Still got the weight, but as you can see, it's silver on the inside, but it was distinctively a piece of gold when I first showed you. So we are going to drop that into the acid, and this piece here, guys, is actually the longest piece of wire gold I have ever seen. So we're going to put that in, clean that up as well, and we'll just get any more. Might be a bit of lead shot, that one. Oh, it's weird. I'm going there too. And that. We have cleaned up all the mercury off the gold now. We've had to add a few more pieces into the acid, like our nugget and that big chunk of wire. That nugget legitimately just melted as soon as I added heat to it, so it does not look the same as what it did a few minutes ago. So I will dry all this out. I'll finish cleaning up all this stuff, and if that stuff in the acid is gold, I'll add it into the final weigh up and all that sort of good stuff. So if you like this video, go down, hit that thumbs up button, make sure you subscribe, guys, and with that being said, peace, I'm out, and I'll see yous in the next one.